Ground cover. Use your lawn for environmental health. Presented by the Mountjoy Butterfly Conservatory. Small spaces can be great places. I would like to dedicate this video to my mother, who started me gardening and widened my perspective on what constitutes a front lawn. Every city has bylaws concerning your front lawn. In recent times, many municipalities have allowed plants for front yards. With a small front yard, a tastefully constructed pollinator and small wildlife garden will be less obtrusive and still provide for nature. A permaculture wildlife garden has to have spaces for people and animals to inhabit, as well as insects, fungus, and bacteria and protists. Having tried 24 low-growing flowering plants, in the end a cocktail of forage plants won the competition hands down. Survivability underfoot, value to wildlife, and easy maintenance were guiding principles. Seeding is a cost-effective way to cover 1,000 square feet easily. Begin with white clover mixed into the existing grass. Later add red clover, yellow clover, Alsiki clover, and xeriscaping mix into the ground cover. Use low-growing white clover over the entire ground cover in front and backyard. White clover will grow around 15 centimeters tall, so lawn cutting is optional. Always set the mower to the maximum height, around 10 centimeters, 4 inches, and use it only when the grass under the clover finally gets too high. Clover shades the grass and slows down its growth, reducing the need for frequent mowing. Use a xeriscaping mix along the edges of the lawn as an accent and for the value to pollinators. Xeriscaping mix contains white clover and white yarrow seeds. The red, yellow, and Alsiki clover are used in patches around taller plants that can support its long, thin growth. The variety of plants being used and introduced to the lawn will help to develop and improve the soil structure and humus content. Why is ground cover critical? The role of ground cover is to serve as a human traffic and habitation zone that can be shared with, and more importantly, provide for nature. The choice of lawn plants used by billions of homeowners across the world makes a difference in global health. The main disadvantage to a monoculture grass lawn, other than pesticide, herbicide, and fertilizer use, is the loss of wild habitat. By adding white clover, the 3 and lucky 4-leaf clovers shade the soil surface from direct sunlight. The benefits of shade cover are compounding in value. Lower surface temperatures, better soil moisture, microorganism activity boost, and countless benefits I can only begin to reveal. Once you have white clover established in your lawn, the clover will improve the growing environment and encourage the growth of wild varieties of clover and other wild plants. Dandelions, moss, and cinquefoil each provide a service that enhances your ground cover. Dandelions have long taproots that bring calcium to the upper soil layers, and the leaves are tasty in salads. Lawns with disturbed and damaged soils are easy prey for a host of early establishment plants such as dandelions. These plants can thrive in bad soil conditions much better than most other plants and require little help from bacteria and fungi. As your lawn improves, bacteria and fungi will cultivate what grows in your ground cover, supporting plants where needed or keeping them out when they are not. Plants that utilize the liquid carbon pathways created by fungi and bacteria will grow to maximum potential. A tulip tree planted 2 years ago has 3 times the leaf canopy compared to trees planted at the same time in nearby grass lawns. Water conservation is a hallmark of fungi and bacteria networks. The tulip tree makes good use of the mycorrhizal fungi network, the liquid carbon pathways established and maintained by the permaculture ground cover lawn. Maintenance of the permaculture ground cover lawn is easy. During the video, you can see how to mulch leaves and straw in autumn. The chopped straw fibers will improve the soil organic content as well as soil structure. The organic fibers of chopped straw will feed and grow the army of decomposers in your lawn. From fungus and bacteria to mites and earthworms, the chopped straw will add carbon to your soil ecosystem. The natural composting of chopped straw fibers will generate nutrient-rich humus enough to feed your ground cover without the use of fertilizers. Fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides will all damage and destroy the mycorrhizal fungi and bacteria networks. Permaculture organic methods use nature itself to grow and develop soils, plants, and ecosystems. Adding organic material is all that is required to maintain this system. During the year, you can run the mower over the lawn after a display of flowers to clean it up or whenever it needs some trimming. Always use the mower at maximum height. Water for the first 2 years to establish using the same amount of water as usual. After that, you will be able to reduce watering to only during the hottest dry times as the lawn ecosystem develops total control of water resources within the rhizosphere. Build up your permaculture lawn garden. Add plants in little patches randomly. Tulips, crocus, and many other plants can pop up a show of flowers throughout the year, making a wonderful display at the same time feeding pollinators like bumblebees and mason bees. Occasionally, add a bacterial or mycorrhizal fungi inoculant to all plants and ground covers. Inoculants add top-performing strains of beneficial fungi and bacteria. Azotobacter is an example of a bacteria that can fix atmospheric nitrogen, making it available to all your plants. There are many organic methods that use nature and do not abuse nature to build soil fertility. Lawns are typically the largest gardens in our yards. With small additions, they can be better utilized for the benefit of all nature. I hope this video was of some help to you. If so, please consider giving it a like, and if you haven't already done so, please consider hitting subscribe and click on the bell if you would like to know when the next video is ready. Take it easy.